What's up, everybody? This is another episode of Better Than Static, the first recorded episode in 2020. How are you guys doing today? I am with my buddy Chris
Hello.
and my buddy Lucas.
Hey, you mixed it up on us.
I
was
did. I am
confused.
sorry. When I get too focused on the beginning, like I try to sound official with this new 2020, date on there, like year on there. I was like, I'm gonna do this official, and I messed everything up, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. That's not the way to start 2020.
You're just starting 2020 off on a different foot.
Yeah, I mean, you got to mix things up. You got to get the feng shui moving around. You just
Sure.
gotta get the fungus moving. I got some fungus
I was
between my
supposed to say, isn't
toes.
feng shui like how your house is laid out?
Yeah, but this is how the podcast is laid out, Lucas.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah,
So like
God.
pod shui or something
pod
like
shui.
that.
There we go. We're gonna coin that. That is now Better Than Static.
It's a specific restaurant where they only serve peas that haven't been cooked
Yeah.
yet.
Or what is the like? So I went to a faux restaurant in Lexington, and there's some kind of food. It wasn't pods. It was bean sprouts. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay.
No, I remember because that was their appetizer. They just hand you a bowl of bean sprouts.
It's kind of gross.
They're not awful.
But by themselves.
Yeah, by themselves, yes. But
Yeah.
in the pho, they weren't bad. I prefer
Because I had it in the pad thai that one time, and
I was gonna say I liked it in the pad thai.
I was
that
about
we
to
had
say,
in
you sure it
Montreal.
wasn't like for a garnish or something like that? Or
No, it was a bowl that they brought
Just a-
to us, like a bowl of chips at a Hispanic restaurant, and it was just sat there, and they go, "Enjoy." I was like,
alright.
"What?" I'm not a rabbit. But the pho wasn't bad. I'm not big on pho because pho noodles, I guess, is the full name of it. I don't know.
but
The pho I got
Uh,
did not have enough substance. It was not great. That was not very filling.
I gotcha.
Um,
You know,
one way I started my 2020 was last night I was playing video games and I had like one screen on Minecraft and one screen on Spotify, and my Spotify started randomly changing songs. Someone and it because I share one with Samantha, and it wasn't Samantha because like it wasn't any of her music. Like if it was Samantha, there'd probably been like some country, like probably her favorite country artist, Keith Urban, maybe Keith Urban playing. I don't know. Like
Oh,
it'd been Keith Urban
gross.
playing or something, and it wasn't. It was like some and I looked at the devices using my account, and it was some like Giuliana cell
Rudy
phone.
Giuliani
Yeah,
got
I was about to say Giuliani.
Rudy Giuliani got a hold of my Spotify account. He's mayor of New York. He can afford his own. No, he's not.
He's not been mayor of New York in like 20 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, he was mayor of New York. He might have taken.
Mayor's the mayor of Newark. Is that what you said?
Sorry, I mixed up some words.
The mayor of Newark.
The mayor. He used to be the mayor of New York. He should be able to afford his own Spotify account if that was him. But I had to go through this whole thing of changing all the passwords and then like signing everyone off of my account. But God, that it freaked me out because I would pause it and they would play it. I paused it and they would play it. And then like I would change it to like Black Keys or something, and then they would change it back to a third. I'm like, I know you're there. Why would you not just like why would you just like act like no, you're not there? I don't know. But it freaked me out because it happened yesterday. Me and Samantha got in the car and like Little Uzi was playing or something, and I was like,
dude.
I was like, this is not what I listened to. And I go, were you listening to this? She goes, no. Why would I listen to this crap? And like, I was like, I don't know, maybe it was weird. And then like last night is when it like I saw it changing right in front of my eyes. I'm like, what the crap?
What's going on?
Who are you people? I
Maybe
made the
it
joke.
was somebody just telling you that your password wasn't strong enough.
Yeah, I mean, I checked all my like account settings and like my bank account. There, no one's messed with that stuff, so that's good at least. At least they were a friendly hacker. They just wanted a free Spotify account.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. It was super freaked me out. I just Man, I made the joke that it was my new Google Home FBI agent just wanting to listen to some different tunes than me. But
Possibly.
But yeah, no, it was because I was trying to get to the Ender Dragon, and then it like some kind of weird house music came on. I was like, what the crap is going on? Yeah. Also, I did something dumb trying to fight the End Dragon. Well, I've not even fought the End Dragon yet. I tried to get over to the End Dragon. I tried to use there's this new scaffolding thing that they've added for building block, and I fell off into the end.
Hmm.
Yeah, which sucks.
Yeah.
But I made like a trading village, so at least I have still some pretty good weapons and stuff I can trade for my villagers for. So bright side in 2020, bright side. But yeah, I don't. What's new with you guys? I don't know. What'd y'all
Saw a
do for New Year's Eve?
woman. I saw a woman eat it at Popeyes Wednesday.
One woman eat Popeyes?
She ate it.
Ate what at
Like
Popeye?
she put it.
Like she fell.
Oh.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Lucas?
I was like, she put the chicken sandwich in her mouth and ate it.
Because that's the only thing Popeye serves is the sandwich.
She was walking out and then she completely ate it. And then she's like, and she comes back to the manager and she's like, what do I do now? And she goes, you can get a refill.
When
Man,
you said what? Okay, so you realized you probably made a face when you said she was like, and we couldn't see your face because it's a podcast.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I caught that. But they gave her a refill, I guess.
She got her own refill.
Did she just have a drink when she
had her
it?
food too. Her food was fine.
Oh yeah, I guess because it's in the
But
bag.
she was like, no, she meant like for any legal recourse. And I'm saying that, dude, they had 3 wet floor signs right there.
Yeah, you could have like looked. Now they have to clean the floor because she spilled her pop again. Somebody spilled it earlier. Man, in winter at University of Kentucky, you'd see people eat it all the time. Like,
yeah.
what
I
I
know
don't
I
get.
fell like 3 times in my days at Kentucky.
Yeah, I fell hard.
Yeah.
Twice. Fell hard twice. And then what I don't get is girls don't learn that UGG boots aren't good on ice. Like you need some gripping boots, like some good work boots that have grip on them, not like slipper boots. Because I was
Yeah.
walking to class one morning and like this girl's feet came above her head. Like she was wearing Uggs, and I'm pretty sure one of them came off. But she was so far in front of me, like I couldn't make it to help her up. She was already trying to like act like it didn't
get up.
happen. But that was during the polar vortex.
Yeah.
I've never just ate it on a wet floor. I have come close to eating it on a wet floor, but I've never done it. I don't want to say like it'll never happen because we all know how clumsy I am.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm trying to think of a time if I've ever ate it on a wet floor, and I'm sure I have, but I don't remember any time that I have.
Lucas, I'm sure there's those times when we're like eating somewhere and our feet slide and we think we're going down, but we catch ourselves.
Oh yeah,
'Cause I
that
know
happens
that
all the
has happened
time.
to us at cookout before. We had our food and we were walking out and we both almost slipped and dropped our food.
Yeah.
But we didn't. So that was like the good of that situation. But
And I busted my cookout milkshake Wednesday night.
in Cincinnati?
Way home.
On your way home?
Oh, that's disappointing. Those are the best.
Oh, I had to suck it out the side of the cup so it didn't get all over my car.
How'd you bust the cup?
Poke the straw in. And like sometimes you move the straw around in a cookout milkshake to kind of move it around so you can loosen
So
it
you
up.
actually get a drink of that concrete
And
mix,
I poked
man.
the straw through the side.
That
No.
sucks. But you still got to eat the whole milkshake?
No,
right?
I had to drink it through the side. So like I didn't get to like enjoy it. I had to like.
I feel like every so often you'd get a little piece of styrofoam you'd have to spit out.
Oh, it was all connected, so I didn't do anything.
Okay, but that sucks.
Yeah, considering my car was also acting up. I was having to like make sure my car didn't die on the interstate while also making sure the milkshake didn't get in the car.
That's just that's a hectic situation.
Yeah, it's been a hectic week for me. It
That sucks, man. That's no way to bring in the new year.
was all fine until Wednesday. I mean, Tuesday night was fun, and then Wednesday was fun until my car died.
What, like, did it just battery die, or
Our
was it?
battery sensor is shoddy, so
I gotcha.
it kills the car.
Mhm.
What'd y'all do for New Year's Eve? Did y'all do anything fun for New Year's Eve?
Stayed with some friends.
I went to sleep at like 8:30.
Me and Samantha went to the Laurel County ball drop because it was lit.
Oh, it wasn't.
Cool.
It wasn't bad. It's not like we went there and we were miserable. There was live music and there were vendors. I'm telling you, Old Town Grill did mixed drinks, but they were like the only people that were selling regular drinks like Pepsi and stuff. So they racked up money. No one else did great, but they racked up money from mixed drinks and just selling regular pop because no one else was selling it.
Was that the first time Laurel County's ball dropped?
No, the first ball dropped last year. So
Oh,
both
I gotcha.
balls have dropped successfully.
Okay, just
We'll
1 year
see.
apart.
Yeah, we'll see if there's a third ball drop next year.
Yeah, I gotcha.
It'd be a real shocker if there was a third ball. But
Because I was like, I never do Laurel County drop balls, but
well, I mean, they have some balls to drop. I mean,
no, okay.
they're not very impressive balls. They're like it's like they made a sphere out of hula hoops and wrapped some lines around like lights around them, but
Yeah.
they're not that impressive.
I
They just hang them up on a crane and drop it slow. Here's the thing.
Whatever you got to do.
They improved because last year they dropped it 5 minutes late. This year it was actually on time, so that was good. But so you guys know Oasis DJs or whatever? Like they always did Snowball and Prom and stuff.
No, I don't.
The only reason I know him is because I've worked with him when I filmed a wedding. It was the DJ at the wedding I filmed recently or like a couple years ago. I don't want to say the person's name, but like it's that guy. So I know him, and he's a hype guy. Like he tries to get like set the mood and stuff. And man, just people
Playing
weren't
like
really
Marvin Gaye and stuff like that.
no. Like he's trying to get people pumped up. He's like, put your hands in the air. We're at the second ball drop. Woo! And like you might have like 10 people put their hands up, and like maybe another 5 go woo.
I
But
gotcha.
I felt bad for him. But he played some good music. Like so it was weird because it'd go live music for a little bit, and then you would do the DJ music ever like I don't know. It was I don't understand why they had both. I feel like you could have just picked one and it'd been fine, but I don't know. But the second ball drop wasn't bad. The first ball drop was the first time me and Samantha had hung out like outside of like we had a mutual friend and we played board games and Dungeons and Dragons at this mutual friend's house. And this was the last ball drop was the first time Samantha and I had hung out outside of that setting. Like there was still other people there and stuff. Like it was like a bunch of friends, but it was the first time outside of playing Dungeons and Dragons, which was really cool. So we thought we'd go back because I guess that was a milestone of our relationship. I don't know. I was still afraid to ask her out at that point last year, but I don't know. She did make the first move. She said she wanted to go watch the Ruth Bader Ginsburg movie, and she asked if anybody wanted to go. I'm like, I'll go to a movie. Like that sounds great. And then I was like, so like I was hoping that like I would have got a text that next week, like, hey, it's playing. It's playing. You want to come watch it? No, I never got that text, but eventually it all worked out.
Yeah. No. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You can either continue or pause. I don't really care, but I'll be right back.
Okay. I guess we'll try to keep going, Chris. If not, I can always like cut it out. Nobody really cares about me telling what I'm gonna do, but
okay, I am straight up. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I am about 100,000% convinced I'm gonna have to marry a divorced woman at the gym because I want to marry for money. It's almost a signed, sealed, delivered thing.
Have you met any of the new
Oh,
single
I'm just saying that's what's gonna have to happen because I can't do all this adult stuff. This is no.
dude, man? Like I said, like I was telling y'all earlier before we recorded about the house thing that we're like we're not ready for this. I don't think you're ever ready for adult life.
Dude, okay, so I got the quote
I don't.
from
Go ahead.
because I had to let it. They diagnosed it at Tincture Williams, and then they quoted me for the throttle body sensor at $500.
Oh my gosh,
Then they said the thermostat was also broken. They quoted that for another $240.
God, I could see the
So
thermostat. I didn't know the throttle body would.
they were charging 2 hours of $200 of labor.
No, that's how my like that's how Ford was when I had to change stuff. It's $100 an hour for labor.
They can pound sand.
Yeah, I mean they can go kick rocks. About like it's just I don't know in whose right mind that your time is worth $100 an hour.
I'm fixing to just learn how to replace this thing on my own.
Well, here's the thing: the tools you have to buy to fix it on your own are crazy expensive. But here's what I don't get. Okay, $100 an hour. Who like because the mechanic doesn't make all that. That's what
Oh
kills me.
no, we don't.
It's and I don't know why the dealership's like, yeah, our time's worth 100,000 or $100 an hour. It's just it's expensive. I had one guy tell me it was going to take 3 hours to do something. I was like, I know for a fact it takes an hour and a half. I've looked it up because I was going to change it myself. And he
It's
goes,
ridiculous.
how do you know? I was like, because I watched many
Oh
YouTube
yeah.
videos and they even said an hour and a half. He's like, well, you can't take. I'm like, either you charge it an hour and a half, or I'm going to take it somewhere else. And he goes, okay, we'll do an hour and a half. We'll charge an hour and a half. I was like, yeah. I mean, you can argue those quotes and stuff. They didn't actually fix it today, did they?
No, no. I just had to go pick it up, but they charged $85 for the diagnosis.
That's another thing. They're just hooking it up to a computer. That's
That's all
another.
they do.
Yeah, it's a bunch of malarkey, is what it is.
Like I'm probably gonna have to fix everything wrong with it and trade it in now.
Or I mean, here's the thing. Here is the thing. The car you own is cheaper than any other car.
Yeah.
What's gonna suck is the price it is gonna be fix it to ratio of what your car's worth.
Yeah.
Because your nothing against your car. It was the same way with my Explorer. Is when it like when I had to my transmission was slipping. It was gonna cost more for the transmission than it would for the price of the car. So I was like, all right, trade it in. Yours is gonna be close. Because actually, I mean,
How do I get my car assessed?
I mean, you just look it up on Kelly Blue Book. But I don't think your charges to fix it are going to cost over like what your car's worth. I think you'll be fine. It's just going to suck getting that chunk of change out of your bank account
Right.
because it's mechanics are just like the housing market. Everybody wants to charge more for what they're doing than what it's worth. It's that's just America today, charging more for what you're doing or what you're getting than what it's worth.
You got to make that money.
Yeah, and then well, here's the thing: we got to make that money too, and then they just take the money from us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of crap. We are in a world today. I wish we were. I don't wish that. I was gonna say I wish we were back in the old times. I'm like,
I
no,
don't know
'cause
what style my vehicle is.
style. It's yours is a HHR
LS Sport Wagon 4D,
sport
LT
wagon.
Sport Wagon, LS Panel Sport Wagon, LT Panel Sport Wagon, SS Panel Sport Wagon.
I don't know what kind of sport wagon yours is. It's a sport wagon though. That's a pretty cool name for a vehicle. I always just get SUV, sports utility vehicle,
Yeah.
sports wagon. Now that's a name for a model right there.
The actual classification for my vehicle is a microvan.
I could see that. What I don't get is Scion has cars that can whip it in Gymkhana and stuff, and then they make your car, Lucas, a
Hey,
microvan. No, like your car is comfy and it runs fine, but like
yeah,
I don't. It'd be like if Porsche made a minivan.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like Scion doesn't just. I don't know. It just doesn't fit them.
yeah. Well, I mean, they use the, uh, I don't know. The Scion has a bunch of, which I mean, not really anymore, but uh, they would have like the XD and the XS, or were both like little tiny micro machine looking things,
Yeah,
but I don't know.
it's
Yeah. And then they had like the TC and the XRF or something like that, or the FRS, the sports car.
those are just confusing names. I would prefer like
Oh my god.
an animal name. You know, like
Like
if I'm
a
Oh
gonna
my
have a
cheetah
god.
car,
or a cougar or a,
yeah, like something like that. Like you know, a Cougar is a fast car. Like it's an older style car, but it gets still fast. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, no,
It's just like those
that's
women that Chris is chasing at the gym.
yeah, that's what Mercury Cougar was my sister's first car.
Like I miss when like the Elantra and stuff that it didn't matter what the numbers were. It just had a name. That's all I'm looking for. Looking for a name. And the only
Yeah,
thing that needs numbers is like a truck for how heavy or how much it can haul. It is, you know what I mean? Like
yeah. No, I mean you also have like the BMW, like the BMW and the Mercedes runs off of a number series.
yeah. BMW is that German engineering though. They can I don't know. German engineering, man, they can call it whatever they want. I don't know about it. I'm all about American made. America.
Don't know about German engineering.
Yeah, don't know about it.
I gotcha.
Yeah, but I'm squarely in the marrying for money camp now. So
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Or did we talk about that before or after Lucas like
right
left?
after he
I
left.
think that was
Right, yeah.
after.
Yeah. So Chris is saying he's gonna marry for money to where he can afford all this adult world stuff. Not adult world stuff, adulthood stuff.
I
Which
gotcha.
them dang sex stores have ruined words. I mean, married for money is not a bad option if you can't find love.
And people thinking these women that are marrying old men are stupid. I'm like, they're smarter than you.
I mean, the tough one, Chris, is finding them because you
Yeah.
think like them older ones is about to die. They don't just work out of the gym. You got to find the ones that are about to die and have a lot of. That's your. There's a chart. It's like how old they are and how much money they have. You've got to hit the sweet spot. Because here's the thing, if they don't have enough money, like not like, I mean, they'll have money. They're gonna have a good amount of money, but they might have like 40 years left on their life. Like today's medicine, you can't gauge that. You need someone that's like maybe got 5 years left, but a crap ton of money, and they're hard to come by because everybody's trying to get them. You know what I mean? There's a lot of competition, but you could do
Yeah.
it. You just got to find the spot to pick them up. I don't know for those ones that have 5 years left if they're at the gym, but the ones that have like probably at least 10, they're like the 10-year ones that like have 10 years left, they're probably at the gym and they still have a good amount of money. You just got to be able to put up with them for 10 years. So that's a 2-year courtship, um, and then probably 8-year marriage. That way you can get in there and have her like you better than her kids. You got to think about this, Chris. You got to think about what's your time frame because you got to
ASAP.
think what, Chris.
ASAP.
ASAP. Well, I mean, not for you, for the woman. You know what I mean? Like you still got to get in the. You got to get closer to her than her kids are to her. So I mean, you got to gauge how long that's going to take, and then how much time she's got left, and you got to gauge how long you can put up with her. So today's autopsies can find arsenic at any point of the autopsy.
Ain't
So,
gonna be killing nobody.
I'm not, Chris. I'm not saying you're going to kill anybody. I'm just saying facts. You got to think about that. I mean, they probably can't trace, antifreeze in a sweet tea that you made.
That's real dark, Kirby.
It
I don't know
is.
what else to say about that.
I took improv to the yes and where you can't go any further. Like I
Yeah.
took yes and to the end. But I'm joking about killing people. Hopefully the sarcasm is picked up. Honestly though, Lucas said it. I think Lucas said it a couple episodes ago. You can marry for more in a minute than you can make in a lifetime.
Yeah.
And if you can't find love, marrying for money is not a bad.
The wise words of my high school basketball coach on graduation day.
I mean, looking at your basketball team in our graduating class, he probably made some smart decisions of telling you all that.
No, he didn't tell us that. He told me that.
This is you? I thought he told the whole team that.
No, like on graduation day, like walking the halls or whatever beforehand, and I saw him and I went up and talked to him and he like gave me a hug and stuff. We was talking and he was like, "Now always remember, you can marry more in a minute than you can make in a lifetime."
You think
I just like
you're the
looked
only
at
one?
him and I was like,
You think you're the only
okay.
one he told that to? You think you're the only one, or you think he told everyone that?
He probably told everyone that, but he told me that individually is what I'm trying to say. He didn't
feel
say it
like-
to like a group or anything.
I feel like
I'm sure he's told more people that because knowing him, I'm sure that's
Yeah.
his go-to on graduation
Yeah.
day.
I'm just like of like looking at your basketball team senior year. You
Yeah.
were one of the ones that had like a bright future ahead of you.
Well,
Now, some of them needed that
two
advice.
seniors on that team.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, of the 50-50 shot, Lucas, you had a brighter future than the other one.
I mean, I wasn't going to say it.
I mean, it's not like that person listens.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't. Here is my thing about marrying for money. What are you willing to do for the amount of money they have?
Yes.
It depends on how much money.
Like,
answer is yes.
Is there a point of money? And like, I'm not saying like, I'm saying the minimum amount of money.
I mean, are we talking like Jeff Bezos' ex-wife or?
No. I'm saying, okay, so there is a number. There's a minimum number of money that it takes to get you to do anything. What is that minimum number?
27.4 million.
Is this a?
No. It's not like just a marriage thing. Not just marrying for money. Like say someone says, "I'll give you this amount of money," and it doesn't matter what they say after.
The other way this question was that I've heard this question posed or whatever. One of the guys that I used to work with, his like running joke was like, because we work in accounting, so people are like, "Oh, are you committing fraud and all that stuff?" And or like, "How much for you to do this or whatever?" And his number was always like, he had a very specific number to be like, if you give me this much money, that gives me the ability to go, live somewhere for the rest of my life in a some small,
place.
non-extradition country and live comfortably and not have to worry about anything. And it was like 27.2 or 27.4. It was a very specific number.
I'm glad that there's someone that does. I don't know if it was because of the humor or if he actually looked that up. That's what scares me because he's been
knowing him. It was probably humor.
Okay, I was about to say because if he looked that up, someone has offered him that, and he has more scruples than that.
No, I mean he's not living in some non-extraditionary country, so
he's not been caught yet, Lucas.
He's still in the
you
US.
don't move. You don't move until you're caught.
No, I think you move beforehand because then
Well, no, you're like somebody's got to pick up the scent. You're not just gonna leave because then that looks too suspicious.
Well, no, well then if they do find it, then you're already out of the country. You can leave like not in a rush, not being worried that you're about to get arrested at the airport. You can just
No, because
leave.
well, here's the thing. They'll say, well, this company's been embezzled from for like this so and so's company been embezzled this much from, and he's gonna know that's how much I embezzled. Now it's time to run. They've not nailed it down that it was him yet. They've just noticed that somebody has embezzled that.
Yeah, so they say, "Oh, this person has embezzled this," and the FBI is like, "Oh, let's, put a hold on everybody." And somebody buys a plane ticket to wherever, they're going to be like, "We're taking a look at you."
No, well, you can. Here's the thing: can you pay for cash on a plane ticket?
I mean, you could probably pay cash, but I'm sure you still have to register the ticket in your name and all that kind of stuff
Yeah,
through
because you're
your
gonna
passport and all that
because
kind of stuff too.
because if you get that amount of money, you're gonna open up an offshore account that's almost untraceable, and then you're gonna have so much set aside for your like bug out amount, and then you bigger slowly make 10 like less than $10,000 like deposits into your bank account that you're using, because less than 10,000 the IRS doesn't flag it. It still gets recorded, but it's not flagged.
Yeah.
So at that point, you're pretty set up.
It's
You could
less
just
than
leave.
10,000 within a month.
Yeah, so every 2 months less than 10,000. Like a
Yeah.
999 or 9,999. But so I mean it's
Probably not that specific of a number.
yeah, I don't know.
It probably needs to be different each month.
You could definitely figure out that number though. If that is it, like because here's the thing with fraud in accounting, you could like that number could be pretty high because you could think about all the stuff like that. I don't know. We've gotten to some weird rabbit holes because I talked about killing old ladies and then committing fraud and embezzling money from a company.
Yep.
The only so you just gotta be careful about which company you're embezzling from because some people might hire like private security people to come get you.
Yeah.
It just is all you gotta get the clean money, like people, like say I don't know Elmer's Glue. If you embezzle from Elmer's Glue, they don't have like assassins ready to come get you. But if you what, Chris? I mean, they might. I don't know. It's it's just. But let's say
Isn't yeah, go ahead with your point.
let's say you like some private arms like or private security people.
Company.
Yeah, you embezzle from them. They've
Hitman
got
essentially
people.
is what you're saying.
Do a who?
Hitman.
Yeah, like I'm not don't I don't know if there's hitman companies, but like people that do like the security contractors, because those exist. Security contractors exist. I've seen some. Because people will hire private security. Like don't embezzle from the company that has private security. Because those have assassins. Those have trained assassins ready to kill you if you take their money.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A has the power of God on their side, and unless you want to be smited, is it smote or smited? If you steal from the Christian chicken, God will smite you.
And steal from Popeyes instead.
I wonder what do they have any?
Okay, I'm going to tell you that even though the Popeyes spicy chicken is better than the Chick-fil-A spicy chicken, if you just do the regular chicken sandwiches, the Chick-fil-A one is better.
Huh. That's good to know. I am afraid to do fast food spicy things. It's not because I feel like it's not going to be good. I feel like if I am if I'm getting fast food, I'm not going to have access to a toilet.
Or I've had Popeyes chicken sandwich spicy chicken sandwich twice, and both times my bowels were fine.
Okay, well now that I have like some testimonials, I could try it. But anytime I'm getting fast food, I usually don't have access to a toilet in like quick access. I'm either in a car, I don't have time. I don't know. It's just if you're getting fast food, you might not need to get spicy, is what I'm saying. But I feel like that's gambling, and I'm not really a gambling man.
Damn.
You're a gambling man?
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting the Powerball. See if I can win the lottery or something.
Man, what would you do? Okay. The what's the mega ball or the super million, whatever the amount is. Somebody look that up. What is the amount? I don't know what it's called because I don't play the lottery, but like what's the big number lottery number? Like
Powerball number.
Powerball? What's that number of money?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Because I don't know. I mean,
this looks like 200. The jackpot is two. No, that's the odds per play. Never mind.
37 million.
37 million?
237.
237 million.
237. Dang, 237 million. So,
and the odds of winning that is 1 out of every 292,201,338.
Okay.
Plays.
So, the government takes 15%?
No, for lottery winnings, I think it's like 40 or something like that.
So, if it's 237, you're getting like 120. Maybe 150. Somewhere it's like, let's say 140. You're getting 140. What do you do with $140 million?
Have my dad.
I mean,
I
yeah,
disappear.
but Lucas, you disappear when you don't have money. But Chris, you got to think like that debt you have is only like a nickel in comparison to the money you would now have.
In my bank.
You just could just let it sit there. Because
put it all in retirement.
You're never going to use the amount of money you have. Like you're never going to use the 140 million you have. Like you I think you could live very lavishly with 10 million. Like if you acquire 10 million, you could live super lavishly and never spend it all. Unless you're buying like things that are $1 million at a time.
I mean, like to be honest, I don't think my lifestyle would change a whole lot.
I mean, you'd buy a house.
That's what I was about to say. I would, but I also wouldn't buy like a multi-million-dollar house.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna buy a very comfortable. I'm alone. It's not like I want people at my house. I don't like people that much. Like if I would help people, I just wouldn't let them be at my house.
Yeah.
Because if I get 10 million, like I've already paid off my car, I could go buy another car, but I'm not gonna buy like a sports car or something. If I got 10 million today, I would probably buy the nicest car I'd buy would be like as soon as the new Ford Broncos come out. I would buy that.
I would probably buy a Rivian.
What the heck is that?
Just to be cool.
What's a Rivian?
It's an electric pickup truck.
I thought you were gonna say Elon Musk's Cybertruck or whatever.
No, this one is actually cool. Which honestly, the Cybertruck is growing on me, but
I don't like it. I think it's too boxy. I don't know.
Boxy? It's like the opposite of boxy.
It's like a trapezoid.
I would accept angular.
Okay, angular. Like I feel like if my niece runs into it, she'll poke her eye out.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm not gonna like I can't fit in a sports car. Samantha's little brother has a Mustang and he drove both of us the other day, and it was like getting into a Matchbox. It was like trying to drive a Hot Wheels car. I can't do it. Like granted, I'm overweight, but it's also because I'm tall. Like I don't. There's no amount of money that I would get a super like one of those sports cars. So I guess it's gonna be whatever and I don't like a truck. Like I would have a truck just in case I needed a truck, but I'm not going to drive a truck every day. I would drive like a mid-size SUV. And or the Bronco. The Bronco is my dream car. Like a 78 Bronco is my dream car. I love that. Like the
78,
or not 78. What year?
67.
No, what was OJ's year? Because I like that style. I don't want it white.
Oh,
I don't want it like I don't want OJ's Ford Bronco.
okay.
I want one that's navy blue with like a khaki stripe around it. But
Yeah.
I like that style. I think his was his an 80?
Um,
I don't know. I don't remember what OJ drove, but I thought it was a
I don't
78 for
remember.
some reason.
I searched OJ Simpson Bronco, and you really want that one instead of the 67 or the 69 Bronco?
I like the truck front ones. I
Okay.
like yeah. I mean it's all preference. It's all preference here. I don't need judgment. If it's good enough for OJ Lucas, it's good enough for me. But like that's my dream car. So it's not like that's super expensive. I don't know. I don't know what I would spend if I acquired 10 million today. I would probably, you got to tithe it. So 1 million goes to charity, maybe 1.5 because I don't know what I'm going to do with it all. I would, if my parents had debt, I'd pay it. If my sister had debt, I'd pay it. I would put some aside for my niece's college fund. I'd put some aside if I had kids, but like college fund. I would buy a house, but like maybe a $200,000 home because I don't know where you'd get. I don't know, maybe a $500,000 home. I don't know. It's just
I would just buy one around here that's like whatever looks cool.
yeah. I mean, but I'm
Yeah,
not.
you can get a lot of house in London for not as much as you would think.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't want to. I like London. It's not like you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I don't have to, dude, I would actually. If I don't see, I don't have to. Do I have to work? Can I? Wait a minute, my
you
brain.
say, are you asking if you have to work still?
I mean, like, could I afford to not?
I think. Well, I think with 10 million, you got to be a little bit more strenuous.
I don't
Stringent?
mind working with it. I could just take weekend trips every weekend.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think I would work at my current job anymore. I would make like a side. I would make like my own business. I don't know what that business
Yeah.
would be, but I would try to make my own business.
You could
'Cause
probably invest and stuff like that, like set a portion out of it and just become like
Well, here's the
an
thing:
investor.
you invest 2 million of that 10, you could live off dividend. Like if you did like your standard, stocks, like a not a hedge fund. What are they called? Where you invest in like S&P stocks, Lucas.
Just
Mutual
go
funds,
for it.
mutual funds,
Yeah,
mutual
mutual
funds.
fund.
If you invest in
I
mutual funds,
wasn't paying attention.
you could live off the dividends. Like like you wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know what you do with that amount of money. Does it mean I don't want it? No, I would like it. I would take it in a heartbeat. But I don't know what you do with it all.
Yeah. Spend it.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I'm too cheap for that. Like I don't. Here's the thing about like I can't afford that. I only have 10 million left. Like I get down to 5 million. Oh, we gotta make some cuts, honey.
Yeah,
We can't
gotta
afford
stop.
that. Yeah. I'm like I'd be like the Warren Buffett of millionaires. Because
I think the worst feeling in the world would be to like one day wake up and I mean, not the worst feeling, but it would definitely be up there. Wake up one day, see that you've won the lottery, get all that money, and then like within the next 5-10 years or however much, find out that you've spent all of it. Like
my,
I
I
could
don't know.
not imagine
I
that.
couldn't either. So I found out like
Because isn't
I
that
don't-
one of the things like 50% of lottery winners or whatever are broke within the next like 10 years or
How is
something,
that
5
possible?
years?
I don't
have
know, man.
no idea.
I don't know. Like also your sports, your some of your athletes are bankrupt. I
Yeah,
understand some of your investors being bankrupt because that's just you don't have liquidated funds at the time. So like you have the money, it's just like in property or something you can't liquidate to pay for something. Like I understand that because you're trying to invest and invest and invest. But like these pro athletes that just like I don't know.
yeah.
I
Like
have no clue.
go into a club or something and drop like $50,000 and walk
Man,
out.
I am too
Like
cheap.
I couldn't imagine.
I will only buy 2 beers at a bar because I am like I don't want to go. Like I don't. It's just I don't know. Maybe you change at that point. In 2020, I hope one of us finds out
Yeah, I hope one
what
of us
happens
wins the
when it gets.
lottery that
Yeah,
none of us play.
if one of us wins the lottery, okay. If one of us wins the lottery, you have to give the other two 10 million. Chris, you have 140 million at least.
Selfish, bro.
No. You ain't getting none of this.
I could honestly say I would give at least 5 to each of you.
I don't need your money. It's your money. You want it. I don't need it.
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it if I just give
Hey,
like.
do you honestly think if you had won the money, I'd be coming up asking for some? Nah, dude, it's your money.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't ask for anything.
There would be people that would ask for some.
Oh yeah, for sure. You'd
Yeah.
have family members coming out of everywhere. As also because in Kentucky you have to disclose who wins it.
I think that rule is awful.
Well, I think there's a loophole where you can set up like an LLC.
And then like take it, and honestly, if you have the LLC,
yeah,
It's
and
only
list
like
the
$20 to file an
LLC as
LLC.
exactly. So that's probably the way I would go. Because
and
like,
then when you go pick up the check, you wear like a mask or something,
yeah, like
or like a scarf to where they can't tell who you are.
Yeah,
Not because you're gonna rob anything. Like you just got a bunch of money. It's just you don't want people to know who you are.
exactly.
There's gonna be cameras and everything there.
In an ideal world, nobody would know I won the lottery.
Yeah, I mean, here's the how do you make sure no one knows that you won the lottery?
Exactly.
Because if you drive to the office, your car's there, they can run your plates. If you take an Uber, they could pay the Uber guy to say your name because your Uber account.
Yeah.
You would have to like walk there.
You could also, I feel like if you filed for an LLC, you could probably have like representatives go and collect the check.
Yeah, I think you could do that because that's only probably like you'd be like, hey, I'll give you $1,000 if you go pick up this check for me. You won't get it until you get back with the check, but I mean, you go pick it up. What would be your LLC name if you won?
Butt crack.
Butt crack.
Butt crack LLC.
Yeah. Mine would be E1 can suck it. Everyone. E1 is everyone. Everyone can suck it.
You just name it. Everyone can suck it, right? You know that, right?
I mean, I could, but like I don't want to be too obvious.
Yeah, I would probably just name it like Cash or something like that, or Money.
Cash.
Like get that bread.
Cash LLC or Money LLC.
Bread LLC.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. That's crazy. It's crazy that people spend all that.
Yeah.
I
mean, they go like I know. I over the break, I watched part of a show that was called I think it was like Lottery Winners. Where are they now, or something like that.
Oh, they wouldn't be able to find me. They would not be able to find me.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't. I would never agree to the show, but they like had interviewed them and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
they would have to like hide my face. They just do that thing they do on 60 Minutes or How to Make a Murder or whatever.
Like change the voice and blur the face out.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like this one lady won like 112 million or something like that, and the next day she bought like a $15 million home.
How does a house cost that much? Like, where'd she buy it?
Kirby, there are $15 million homes in Lexington.
Yeah, I just where?
I'm gonna send you a couple because they're the most ridiculous, like insane houses I've ever seen. Like you would have to hire a team of people to maintain the house.
Like yes,
probably out. They're probably out in they're not in Lexington. I mean, they're because it's consolidated government. I would assume they're out kind of
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
toward
well,
Winchester or
some of them are like horse farms and stuff like that,
yeah,
like big horse
they come
farms,
with the
and
land too.
yeah, but there are some just like houses, like in
Yeah, towards
Lexington
Keeneland or
that
something.
are several $1,000,000.
That's
I don't
just
want to get too specific, but like,
I just
uh,
don't know how a
I'll
house.
send them to you.
Ooh, down there on Richmond Road, maybe.
Yeah,
Are there that
they
expensive
get.
house? What's the top dollar house in London, Kentucky?
I do think there's a plot of land for sale for over $1,000,000.
Well, that's like
Currently.
retail. Well, that's all like business spots.
Yeah. I'm sure there are $1,000,000 homes in London. I
I
know
I
I try
just
to look every now and then. It's really fun to get on Zillow and set your like price limit to like 1,000,000 and above and
know what
just
I
see
would
what pops up.
what I would do is I would set all that $1,000,000 and then I would critique the home and be like, well, they could do this and it would look a lot better. In my
Yeah.
opinion, in my honest opinion, this would look a lot better.
Yeah. Well, no, that's the thing. Like some people with a bunch of money they don't have a whole lot of taste, so they look real bad.
That would be a good YouTube series. Is
Yeah.
like, but you'd have to blur out all the information on the homes. Well, you don't have to.
Publicly available.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's open record. Do you have to blur
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean,
Huh?
I don't see why you would.
I bet there's already a YouTube channel for that. I don't know. I feel like that would be fun. Like if I was still Twitch streaming, I might do that like once a week. Professor Curb's real estate class, come join me. That'd be cool. And then one week I would freak him out and then just make a house in Minecraft and do like this is my crib. I think that would be funny. That's probably what I would do if I was like if I won all that money, I would make content all day. No one would pay attention to it. I would not make money from my content. I would just have the money from like everything else I did. Samantha said she'd still teach if if she won the lottery, she'd still teach, which I get.
Why do
might.
you need 7 bedrooms? I don't understand.
Chris is already looking it up.
But
I
Lucas
don't.
sent it to us.
Oh, he
Yeah.
did. I didn't. Oh, I didn't check my phone. But I feel. Would you still work? I
don't
guess
know.
I'd still. I guess I'd still work. I don't know. I mean,
I mean, it would definitely depend on how much I won.
what's the
Uh,
number? What's the number you quit working, Luke?
like if I won that 237, it would definitely be like, okay, I'm definitely going to look at this. I would probably honestly hire a financial advisor and be like, listen, I want to make this last. How much do I need to do all this stuff? And like somebody that can, uh, that way, like, I'm sure I could do that. But if I was looking at 237 million, whenever I've never looked at that number before
Well,
in
here's the
my
thing:
bank account, like, I
if
don't feel like I would.
if you make $200,000 a year in a
Yeah.
lifetime, you won't make 237 million.
Right. Yeah.
So
So
you could
that's the
live like
thing. That's like also on that lottery winners, where are they now? They had somehow, I think they won that win for life thing. So they
yeah.
won like $2,000 a week for life.
I think I would like
And
that. I think I would
yeah,
enjoy that.
and both of them still work. They were just getting basically like an extra $2,000 a week passive income.
Would
And
you? Okay. Good question. Would you rather have that for a lifetime or the 237 million upfront?
$2,000 a week, dude.
yeah, like if they
'Cause
just gave me, well, again, that would depend on like how much the lump sum was. If it was the same lump sum, like if it broke out to the same amount uh, over time, I would probably just want it by week.
yeah, I feel like that's safer too. Because
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just. I can't fathom that amount of money. You know, I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's a lot of money.
But some people, here's the thing: some people make that just by working. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Congrats for those people.
But they don't
Let's-
even do anything either.
I mean, they had to do something at some point to get that.
They're not doing anything now.
No, probably not. They don't have to do anything now. They've already.
They shouldn't be getting paid for it.
Here's the thing, Chris. If you, they had to make like themselves a millionaire. If you can make yourself a millionaire, you deserve. You know what I mean?
Give me,
Like-
let me. I say we purge them.
I mean, I don't know. That's just crazy to me.
I just heard.
Did you all hear my cough? I hope I muted my mic.
You're good. I
Okay, good.
think it was still on there, but
Oh well. I'll edit it out. Anyways, to those people that made themselves a millionaire, they deserve that. And they can do whatever they want with their money. Unless they're doing like illegal things. If you're doing illegal things to get your money, shame on you.
You good.
But let's aspire 2020, let's aspire to be like the people that built themselves up from their bootstraps and made their money. But
I'm
money
going to
doesn't
spend my money as soon as I get any of it.
I mean, I don't know. 2020 is not all about money. Even though this episode's been all about money, it's not about money. 2020 is not all about money.
Oh, marry for money. Love is a myth. Marry for money.
I think we're going to end this episode right here because we've exhausted the money and marrying for money topics.
yeah.
So if there is anything in 2020 you want to hear us talk about, definitely email that or tweet it to us. We will get those. Our email is btstatic.pod@gmail.com. Our Twitter handle is @btstatic. So that's how you can contact us. Super easy. We'd love to hear from you. I mean, we probably won't. We don't really do movie reviews anymore. I'm not mad about it. I think I had more fun doing this stuff. But if you do, if there's a movie like you're like, hey, would you watch this and review it? We'll do it. I don't know. I mean, it might take us a little bit, but we might do it. Or there's other stuff you want us to try. We'll try it. Hopefully your 2020.
Meth.
No.
Nope.
Just me then. I'll try your meth.
Cocaine that's where I draw the line at drugs. I feel
Nope.
like if someone, I don't know, like I'm not gonna. It's illegal, so I'm not gonna do it. But like if somebody offered me, if someone offered me the money, so we were talking about earlier, what's the amount of money someone will offer you to try it? I feel like cocaine's my line.
I gotcha.
Like somebody offers me a bunch of money, I think it goes like marijuana, cocaine, and that's like I'm done. That's where I cut it off. Maybe acid, but I mean, that's like I'm not doing heroin or meth because that just ruins your life. Cocaine and pot are like a party drug. Kids, stay in school. Don't do drugs. Have a great 2020.
I was about to say, don't do drugs.
Do as many drugs as possible.
Hopefully this episode's been better than static. We will catch you guys next time. Bye.
Give up on my way.